opposite. Echo hayo. Hi. Oh, it's the morning time. Oh, for some reason, I'm a little sleepy. Hi. Just woke up. Oh, oh. The day has just started. Just woke up. Brushed my teeth. Haven't done any warm-ups or anything. Just started. But hello, Echo. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome. The sun. Sad. What? What should I call you? The? Is that the? Hello. Good morning. Ohayo. Ah, hello, Echo Tokai. Hello, Echo. Lumanos. Hi. Welcome. Oh, do I sound sleepy even? Maybe, maybe I'll do a little bit of my vocal warm up, cause I feel like you're you're hearing me part of the energy. I feel like it's still a little more than regular morning. A little bit of rasp, and mostly that my nose is stuffy. Oh goodness gracious! But I actually feel like this is a good start to the day. But I started taking light today just to see if it will help. Oh, what? Oh, wait, mic is quiet. Why is the mic quiet? ちょっと待ってね。あ、えあおー Hello? Is this better? Oh, sorry. Oh, you just saw me freeze for a second. Okay, hang on. Just because my mic was quiet, let me just... Hello, um, the mic was quiet cause I totally what's it? I totally turned off one of my microphones and turned the other one on, but then I just tried to enable the right one a little bit ago, but then I forgot to change the gain to be back. But it's all better now. Hello, Echo. Good morning, Echo Hayo. Hello, welcome to the chat, Sons of Jack Tai. Welcome to the chat, Lumwellos and Tokai. Echo Hayo to all of you. Sorry that we started off on a quiet note, but everything okay now. Wait, I forgot to turn on the BGM too. There we go. Oh goodness. I'm gonna say everything that I said before again. Oh my goodness. I just woke up, so I feel like I sound a little bit sleepy. But I'm trying to speak energetically, which I guess translates to higher pitched, but what was I saying? I feel like I'm really sniffly for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why or what it is, but I don't feel bad. I was careful. I was pretty careful getting up this morning because if I wake up too fast, I actually get headaches, huh? I don't know why, but getting up too quickly makes my head pound a little bit. Mm, I wonder why. But I'm a-okay and trying to wake up. Just wake up for the day. Uh, I'll let you guys know a little secret. I usually don't wake up this early. Um, but today I wanted to trick myself into waking up early. Because I I have a lot of work to do today, and I thought maybe talking to you guys would help, I guess, pump me up for the day. So I'm trying to warm up and stuff, but oh gosh, just talking isn't quite working. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to do a couple of like vocal warm-ups here and there. You're gonna have to hear me go like, I don't know if you've watched High School Musical before, but like, you know how Sharpay Evans goes like like that. Those are vocal warm-ups for her. People actually do those in real life, you know? Oh, the mic is way better now. Good. I'm glad. What time is it for you? It is 9:15 a.m. for me. I am in Central Time. My time zone on my schedules and the times that I speak about my streams are always in Central Time, both on YouTube and Twitter. Although my stream schedule is not set on YouTube at the moment. I think the stream schedule I have is actually an old one from last week. Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, it's like an average time too. Well, I usually, okay, I'm telling you a secret now, okay? I usually wake up at noon. Or 1. Just because, I'm able to work from home, so I don't have a commute. But I also, don't exactly, oh, my eyes, oh! I don't have a very good sleeping schedule. But it's okay. Everything's fine. I still get everything done. I record everything I need to. Oh, sorry. Oh my, I'm just like rubbing my eyes. We hope you feel better, Echo. I don't feel bad. Just to clarify, I don't feel bad. I'm still waking up. But thank you. You are so absolutely sweet. Hang on. What? I just had a shot of water. I don't know if you guys do stretches or something every morning, but I actually have a whole book about stretches. Are you guys at work? Are you guys sitting down at your desks or in bed? I can't believe people are here already. I bet you're all hard at work or hardly working, huh? One of the two? Okay, just to do a little bit of a warm-up to wake up. I'll lead you guys through what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is stretch my arms, hands all the way up to the ceiling. My arms are at my ears, and I'm stretching out. And now I'm gonna roll my shoulders. Oh. It's midnight here, trying to get some revision done before bed. Oh, hope that your revision goes well. Oh my goodness. Revision is another word for studying for some people, right? Is that what you mean? Or are you doing like an art commission and you're doing some revisions in that way, huh? Study hard. Okay, now I've stretched my arms up high. And I'm gonna rub my hands together to get them all nice and literally warmed up. The friction between my hands warm them up. But actually it helps get the blood flowing in my muscles as well, kind of. At least that's what I kind of remember. I'll rub the palms of my hands, the back of one hand, the back of another hand, and then I'll actually take my wrist now, and then I'll just what's it called? Like in between the webbing of each of my fingers, I'll like rub my wrist in between the two. Just a nice simple finger stretch that'll also massage my wrist at the same time. Just like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna open and close my palms really gently. Just open and squeeze closed. Alright. Okay. So that is my hand stretches. I'll do some arm stretches too like that. I'm really trying to trick myself into waking up. Okay. Okay. It's working. It's working. Rub my face a little bit too. Okay. Nice. Now I'm all nice and warmed up. Well, I guess I could do one more thing. Oh, my eyes. Maybe I'm like having some allergies or something. Ugh. Okay. I'll stand up. Oh. Okay. Alright. It's morning time. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Is this going to be a regular thing? The time in the stretches, I mean, I don't know. I think I have not decided quite yet. Ugh. I know that there's a good majority of whispers that can't make it in the mornings. And, you know, I wanna still, I guess. Oh, I still wanna stream at the nighttime. Ooh, just because it's nice and comfy. And I like the time. Although morning is kind of appealing because it kind of wakes me up in a way. It kind of forces me to wake up. But maybe I'll do like a morning radio of some kind and have like a random. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Why? This early? Okay, I'll go. Maybe I'll like have a random topic to talk about every single morning or something. A nice morning stretch to lead people through. And then, I don't know. You know, I used to watch morning meditation videos to wake up. Not much anymore, but there's actually a lot of monks on YouTube. Very, very calming and lovely. They like play a little, what's it called? Like a healing bowl noise while you meditate, and then they like lead you through stretches and then some, I guess you could call it mindfulness, but it's really just like meditation, I suppose. I used to watch those every morning. There was some time when I tried to get into Tai Chi too. I was inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender, actually, because I believe that Tai Chi, that form of what's it, bending, water bending, is inspired by Tai Chi specifically. Very interesting. But every single bending form has a different what's it, martial art that it's specifically based off of. I don't remember what is what exactly, but I know that Toph has a special, unique form because she just bends in a very unusual way. Well, that's monks just trying to promote business. Monkey business. Oh, goodness gracious. I heard that Tai Chi is a warm-up based thing. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. I don't know about the origins of Tai Chi, but actually, I would not mind learning about it. I bet that it's a lot. I bet that it's pretty interesting stuff. I wonder if I should do a little bit of a vocal warm-up and show you guys like what I might do in the mornings. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. My voice is a little itchy. Wonder if I should make some tea later. Alrighty. So when it comes to gentle, relaxing warm-ups, usually I do a couple of things. Let me actually write a little bit on the screen here. Okay. Text. Can you read that? Seems you can. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Alright. You can read that, right? I'm gonna make sure this is a good font. Where can I guess I'll make it dark blue. Alright. Just like so. Easy to read. Easy. Okay. Aren't there teas for singing? Yeah, there are. There's one specific tea called throat coat tea. I believe that it's got like licorice in it and maybe some other roots as well. What is in throat coat tea? Okay, so let's see here. It's got a lot of herbs that create a protective, soothing layer in the throat. So let's got slippery elm bark, licorice root, marshmallow root, wild cherry bark, and then also some other botanicals for flavor and aroma, like organic fennel fruit, cinnamon bark, and sweet orange peel. Because of all of these things all together, it's got a very like sweet, earthy, slightly fruity taste. Some people don't like the taste. I don't really mind it. I think it's okay. I really should start drinking it every single morning. Maybe it would help protect my voice a little bit more, you know? You actually just reminded me that it exists. So maybe I should heed your advice and make some right after this, huh? Well, let's see here. For vocal warm-ups, usually I'll do a lip trill, and then I'll do some... Oh, actually before that, I'll do some... Well, it doesn't matter really the order. Lip trills, humming, maybe like gentle sirens, and then sticking my tongue out. I'll explain each of these, I promise. What else? Coffee or tea? Honestly, I think I've probably had more tea. What I used to do is I would make an Earl Grey tea every single morning because it's a little bit caffeinated still. I'd make an Earl Grey tea and then I'd put in, I'd put in a little bit of oat milk and then I'd put in a little bit of hazelnut coffee creamer. Which I know it's not really meant for tea, but like, you know, milk tea is just tea and milk. So I was basically making my own milk tea, you know? My goodness, maybe I need to take an allergy medicine. I keep on blinking my eyes. Okay. So let's see. Lip trills. Humming. What else? Oh yeah, some exercises probably. What else? Oh, maybe like some scales. On like a boss scales. And then maybe some trying to think. What other voice warm-ups do I do? See, I'm already doing them without even thinking about it. Oh yeah! Yawn. And then sigh. I do those. And then... Yes. And then I'll throw in some kind of breathing exercise in there. And then, if I can also do it, I'll do some body stretches as well. And I'll explain each and every single one of these. I want to practice these, but I don't really get to because I live with people. I get you. Singing with people possibly hearing you can be a pretty anxiety-inducing thing. But you know what? Sometimes you can do stuff pretty quietly. But also, like, sometimes you gotta be brave and try not to care as much as you do, even though you care a lot. But also, there are these things that exist for Broadway singers that live in apartments. They're called belt boxes. It's for people that need to practice singing, but they have to sing loud, but they can't be loud wherever they are. There's a little device called a belt box where you can sing into it and it'll muffle your sound. Very, very interesting thing. I've never used one before, but I hear people swear by them if they're in Broadway or plays or anything of the sort that might be similar or so. For me, I am grateful to live in a place that has an upstairs and a downstairs. So when I'm upstairs, I don't bother people very much. But it's all good mostly. Alright, let's see if I can explain every single one of these. So I'm gonna explain a lip trill first. So a lip trill, or a lip buzz, you would do something like this. And you would do a gentle glide up and down until like you feel sufficiently warmed up. You try to go all the way up to the bottom of your range, all the way up to the top of your range, or just to a comfortable spot in each direction. So, for example, I would do I just go up and down like. And then if you wanna, like, I don't know, vary it up. Honestly, when I'm vocal warming up alone, I honestly don't really like set any rules on myself. I just kind of do whatever I want. So if I'm like instead of going up to down, I want to go down to up. I just do it. I just do it. So. Oh, you can hear it. I'm getting to the top of my range. Not quite at the very, very top, but the top of where my voice is wanting to go right now. I don't want to go any higher than that. Oh, my nose. Oh, my allergies. My ears. What is up with them? I guess I'll do a quick lymph node massage for my neck. Sometimes I'll do like a little gentle massage for the side of my neck and right under the ears. So but I use very, very, very light pressure. Not very like hard pressure at all, just because, you know, it's the neck and the face area. So I want to make sure that I'm very gentle with myself, and make sure that I take care, but also still just to give myself like a soft massage, just to wake myself up and get the fluids in my face going and stuff. I just don't want to strain any of muscles. That's why I'm scared of singing. Anyways, I'm gonna have to leave for a bit. If stream ends before I come back, I hope you have a nice day. Okay, ekohayo. Have a good morning. Yay! Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Shy Guys. I almost called you Shay Guys. Shay Guys. Ekohayo. Welcome. Hello, Beko. Welcome to the stream that's here to help wake you up for the morning. Yay! Right now, I'm going over my vocal warm-ups and trying to warm myself up for the day. Alrighty. I'm gonna rub my hands together again. Just get the blood flowing, squeeze them a little bit. Alright. Now I wanna do a little face massage, a little neck massage. So on the sides of my neck, I'm going to place my hands flat on either side, just below my ears, and gently stretch the skin down and back. I'm just going to repeat this 10 to 15 times. I keep on getting like the feeling that like my eyes and ears and throat are a little bit itchy, so I feel like maybe I'm going to have to drink some tea. Or take some allergy meds. I don't know why, but it seems like whenever I get up in the mornings too early, my body it's like, whoa, what are you doing? I usually take this time for myself. Just gently stretching the skin down and back and repeating. It's very, very gentle stuff. With the flats of my hands. How are you doing? What are you guys working on right now? Are you guys warming up for the morning with me? I know I wake up a little bit later than most people. It must be either really late or really early for you guys, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's noon? Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good night wherever you are. Okay, so now finish that part. So. Oh, hello, Echo! Echo, hayo, Ray! Just come to say hello, Echo, and bye-bye to get back to work. You can do it. I believe in you. You have all the power in the world, and I believe you can make today a good day. Thank you for coming by. I know that it's a conscious choice, and I take pride in the fact that coming here gives you an energy boost. So, you can do it. Go forth. Conquer. Go. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put the front of my neck, my fingers right above the collarbone, just massage downward and inward and release. Okay? Alright. I'm just looking up random exercises on the Google. Just doing a little bit of a nice massage on my shoulders and neck. And then the back of the neck. Oh yeah. And then maybe like my chin. Oh, massage that a little bit. Maybe behind the ears. Ooh. It's probably all just placebo, but I feel better. Okay. And now, to warm up, I'm gonna do some nice, gentle hums. I heard somebody call these like fluffy hums. I don't know what that means, but... One of my friends says whenever she warms up, she actually sings Reflection by Mulan one time over. And then... and then it's over. It's all good. Which is... You know, I think vocal warming up is very, very like... How do I say? It's free. Anyone can do anything. Hey? Welcome to the chat header too. Hello, Echo, hayo. Hang on. Are those head pat emojis? Oh my goodness. A head pat for the early morning? That's definitely gonna wake me up. In honor of your head pats, I'll actually physically put your hand right here. Oh, that feels nice. I actually really do like head pats. So, some head pats are okay? Just a little. Just a little. Can't distract me from doing my vocal warm-ups, okay? I have to do them. A fluffy little hum I'm gonna do. What? Oh yeah! I think one of the warm-ups that I used to do would be something like... a little bit complicated of a hum, yes? But usually I do like a... Kinda complicated, right? But, I guess I'll just do like a gentle... You can hear that I haven't quite woken up. Okay. My voice is actually pretty deep, I think. Most people, when I meet them in real life, I guess because I speak higher pitched when I meet newer people. Just because I get nervous, so I end up speaking up higher pitched anyways. But they always ask me, "Wow, Echo, are you a soprano?" Just because I speak high, and I'm like, no. No, I'm an alto, and I feel like people don't expect it out of me. But but I end up speaking down here very rarely, but I sing down in this range more often than I speak. It's a little unexpected. Sometimes people tell me that my speaking voice and my singing voice sound like a little different from each other, but I think it really just depends on the song. Cause sometimes I'll be really trying to channel the inner bright idol in myself, and then other times I'll be trying to do like a soft one-san, like jazzy sort of relaxing vibe like this. Imagine if I just spoke like this all the time. Hello, Echo, hayo. Welcome, Jessica. Oh, I forgot if I said welcome to Heather, but hello, Echo to Heather as well. Welcome, Echo, hayo. This is a rare Echo morning stream. Just trying to wake everybody up and warm up for the morning. Some people have come in and checked in, and that's made me really super duper happy. Yay! I'm just trying to get through my vocal warms, but also introduce you guys to them. Oh, I keep on adding more to this list, but I just keep on wanting to share everything that I've learned. But sometimes if my voice is really, really just not coming out right in the mornings, it's just like I'll just do a little bit of It's a little strange, but when I do that, I find that it helps get that like gross feeling out of my throat. So usually whenever you speak with... Did I wrote vocal fly? Oh my gosh. I meant to write vocal fry. How did I even do that? I swear I did not mean to do that. Okay. Sometimes I type things out like I hear them or how I say them, but sometimes I'll hear or say things wrong in my head, and then it translates to me writing it wrong on paper. I don't know how that works, but I don't know how phonation and spelling and grammar connects to each other, but it just happens to be that way. Music helps me to wake up. I'm glad. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through a couple of other things a little quickly. If I don't want to go through things, I'll skip it. But next on here is sirens. So sirens is when you run through your whole vocal range all the way up and all the way down. So you just go like a police siren. So you'll just go, ooh. Literally, doing vocal warm-ups makes me sound like a crazy person, but you know what? Fluff it, we ball. I think that the more crazy you sound, that just proves the more dedicated you are to your craft, you know? So yeah! It's like a lost whale calling for... Sorry, it's like a whale calling for its lost child. My name is Echo. I'm looking for my lost child. Yes, exactly. Yes, I am. A whale calling for its lost child, indeed. Hello, Echo. Welcome to the chat, Prime. You're the only person that I would antagonize in this chat because you make fun of me. Which, you know, that means I get to make fun of you back a little bit. But I'm not going to, like, say mean things or anything because that's uncalled for. but, you know, I'll do a little bit of, I don't know, something. But that's what a siren is. Oh, okay, sticking my tongue out. So this one is interesting. There's a couple of reasons why you do that. Actually, when you stretch out your tongue, the back of your throat actually can relax a little bit. And a big thing with singing is trying to reduce the amount of vocal tension that you have can actually help your sounds feel freer and more relaxed, and make, one, singing more comfortable for you, and two, it can make singing healthier for you, and three, it'll make people, like, I don't know how to say it, but maybe subconsciously, like, feel good when they hear you sing, because it's like you're not straining yourself. So I don't know how true it is, but when I hear, like, when you hear a song that you know that you would, like, normally sing to, I think your muscles, like, kind of like move on their own, or like your muscles, like, kind of remember what it's like to be in those positions. So sometimes, like, even when you're not speaking or anything, your voice will, like, I don't know, move around on the inside. I don't know. Maybe it's a rumor. That's something that my old my vocal teacher used to tell me. But I'll just, like, Sometimes I'll, like, pant like a dog too. That helps get your breath going. So you just go. I swear to God, there's a reason for this. It makes you like really use your diaphragm. Be careful when you're doing this though, because if you get lightheaded, you have to stop, you know? I hope you play one hand clapping again, Echo. You know, since I feel like I've learned a lot about streaming now, and I understand how one hand clapping uses the microphone, I might try and speedrun the game. Because before I was having a hard time with understanding the mechanics, and also my microphone was, like, set so that to make quiet sounds more loud, just so that it would make sure that I was able to be heard, because I used to have a problem with being too quiet. But I think I understand it now. So I wonder if I should just finish the game like normal, or if I should do, like, another playthrough, like, or just like a whole new playthrough of it. Or maybe I should finish it out, and then the next time I play it, I'll play it a second time, and I'll do, like, a no talking speed run of it. And I'll study each stage, and I'll try to see. I'll put a timer in the corner, and I'll really lock in. Yeah, please don't hyperventilate yourself. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. You gotta be careful doing that though, because it kind of dries out your throat a little bit, but sticking your tongue out, just like going like it does help reduce a little bit of the tension in the throat. Also doing like some gentle neck stretches. Just tilting your head from side to side. Yeah, pretty nice. Something else that I do is I'll do some vocal exercises on like a like when you like the back of your tongue up to the roof of your throat, like a like when you're saying thing, or I almost said something else with the th and an ng at the end. Like sing, or ring, or ling, or ming, or ting, or bing, or bing. Bing is not a very popular search engine, but did you know that if you search enough on Bing, you'll get rewards? I used to do search engine searches on Bing just for the rewards. They used to like give out gift cards and stuff for that. I don't know if they still do. I don't know if Bing still exists. But you know what I like? That also starts with the Bing Sue. It's like a shaved ice cream. It's like shaved milk. Not like shaved ice, but like shaved milk, and you put syrup on top. Oh, that's so good. Sorry, that's totally off topic. Just like a gentle not very calming, am I? And then just going through this. Sometimes if I want to like try to be louder, I'll do stuff on a ba. Because having your lips pursed together before you do a syllable actually increases the air resistance that you need to fight against whenever you say a syllable. But also, it gives you a consonant in which to, what's it called? Like you'll, I don't know what to say, to like jump off of. There's probably a more proper way to say that. But any syllable where you like a b or a p, that, because it releases a puff of air, you would call that a plosive. Did you know that p and b are the same, just at different pitches? And same for t and d. Those are basically the same thing. And s and s, like with the ts and t, s, s. Those are pretty similar sounds as well. And then I just try to go through whatever syllables I want, really. Sometimes tongue twisters can be pretty good too, like she sells seashells by the seashore, or Peter Piper picked a Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper did not pick a peck of peppers, what did Peter Piper? She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, one of my favorite tongue twisters is it's called Fuzzy Wuzzy. So I call it like this. I call it my bald tongue twister. Okay, so Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Wuzzy. Another tongue twister that I actually think I made up, but I'm not really sure if I did, is if two witches were watching two watches, which witch would watch which watch? Which, when I say it like that, it's quite understandable. But one tongue twister that I've never been able to quite understand is, or say well, after a long time is, I think, unique New York. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. The most important of this one is the transition between like the Q and the N. Unique New York. Oh my gosh, Q and K make the same noise too. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. There's another one. What's it called? Tugboat or something? Tugboat. Tongue twister. Okay, what's it called? Toy boat. Okay, you just say the word toy boat 5 times fast. Okay, so toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Whoa, toy boat, 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 toy boat. Okay, I haven't done this one in a really long time. Okay, you can't fault me because it's really difficult, and ordinarily, I am a very, very pronunciated. What's it called? What's it called when you can speak well? Oh God, I'm disproving my point right now. What is the word for speaking well? Immaculate, articulate, articulate. I'm usually I'm usually more articulate than this. Okay? I'm just waking up, okay? I'm waking up, I'm warming up, screaming for help. I'm screaming for help, singing for help, screaming for help. This is not a dance, okay? Alright. So, that's the boss skills. I totally just went off topic again. Oh, gosh darn it. I took my Adderall, I swear, I took it. You can try some JP tongue twisters like in Jugumu. Okay, that one I actually know pretty well, okay? Okay, get ready to clip this one, guys. Ready? Okay. Jugumu goko no surukiri. What? Let me try again. Okay. I'm gonna try it slow first, okay? Because it's been a long time. I'm refreshing myself, okay? Jugemu goko no surikire kaijiri sugyo no sugyo matsu unrai matsu fly matsu kun naru tokoro sumu tokoro yaburu koji no buru koji paipo no shuringan no gurendai no pompoku na no chokume no chosuke. That's not a tongue twister. It's just a name. It's just one guy's name. Jugeme goko no surikire kaijiri no sugyo matsu unrai matsu fly matsu kun naru tokoro ni sumu tokoro yaburu koji no buru koji paipo no churingan no gurendai no pompoku na no chokume no chosuke. Whoa. Let's see, what other tongue twisters in Japanese could I try out? Okay. Nama mugi nama gome nama tamago. Nama mugi nama gome nama tamago. Nama mugi nama gome nama tamago. Honestly, I think that that one was pretty easy. Let's try another one. Sumo momo no ji. Okay, that one was pretty easy, but there's probably a lot of nuances and inflection and pitches that I'm not really getting because I don't speak Japanese. So, I can't really say that I did that one to 100% completion. But moving on, there's another one called the jumping frogs. The frogs jump and jump 6 times, adding up to them jumping 6 times. Okay. Kaeru pyoko ni pyoko. Kaeru pyoko ni pyoko. Awasete pyoko mu pyoko. Okay. That one was a bit harder, but honestly, I think English is actually pretty hard to sing in and pretty hard to speak in just because there's so many different phonemes, right? So, when it comes to like singing or speaking in Japanese, everything is like, it's a consonant, it's a vowel. Like, kake, kuke, ko, mame, mi, momu. Wait. Kake, kikoku, mame, mi, momu, a, e, I, o, u. Those vowels are very, very much, like, clean. Sometimes you'll, like, put certain vowels together, like sui in sui say, or you'll say like what's it called? JYA, like ja, jan, ja 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 jan, or you'll say like pio. That's like an I and an O. But like those are pretty simple, right? But like when you're in English, you've got words like boy. What is that? Oi. What vowel is that, huh? Oi. That's called a diphthong, you know? Diphthong. It's when you have two vowels together that make a really weird sound. Hang on, there has to be like a different explanations, but like there's a lot of things that English does. What sort of phonetic nuances does English have similar to diphthongs? Go Google, go! Okay. So what makes a native English speaker's accent distinctive in your language? So, diphthongatizing monophthongs, turning the T's into D's or omitting them in some places. Those two words cannot be real. Diphthongatizing monophthongs. Phonetic inflections. Oh yeah, maybe that's the right phrase. But there's also words like triphthongs or apparently R-colored vowels. I'm trying to think. Fire. So these words occur when three vowel sounds blend seamlessly into one syllable. So in many English dialects, the word fire translates from a glide to a schwa, sounding like an I, aya. Those are three vowels technically if you're going by the International Phonetic Alphabet, right? So it's a fire, aya. Those are three vowels. What? If I were learning English, I'd have so much trouble with that. And then like, there's some like vowels that like, I don't know, like the letter R, like like bird, that kind of, it's like open. It's not like a raw, right? It's not like a it's like a raw noise. That's a weird vowel that's unique to English. Well, it's not unique specifically just to English. I don't know if there's any other language that has it, but English is weird. And then there's some words like gotta. People will just not pronounce the T's. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that, huh? What's up with English? Oh my gosh, wait. I totally have a list. I totally have a list of vocal warm-ups that I still haven't gotten through. Okay. Okay. So, a yawn sigh would be... No, I'm not being sleepy. This is actually a vocal warm-up, okay? This is actually a vocal warm-up, okay? Eepy Echo, I'm awake! I'm waking up! Okay, I've been trying to wake up for an hour. Alright, okay? Give me 1 second, okay? Well, you'll make me eepy if you yawn warm up. Okay, then I'll go back to panting like a dog then. Is that what you want? Okay. So that's a good exercise. The reason why the yawn sigh is pretty goated is because it stretches you out in like the throat way with it makes your relax, and then you breathe, I forget why it's good. This is why I'm not a vocal teacher, because I can't explain stuff for poop. Okay. All right. And then I'll do like breathing exercises, like what's a good breathing exercise? Warm up breathing exercise. Oh yes, this is a very, very good one. So I'll like pretend that I'm like a balloon, and that when I breathe in, I have to like let out just a little bit amount of air. Like, you know when you hold a balloon by the nipple and you like let the air out just a little bit slowly, and it goes. That's what I'll do. So actually stand up for this one. So what you want to do is I'll like take my arms and then I'll go. Whoa! Wait, hang on, you can't see it, but I'm like, they're making my arms out in a big arc circle thing. I'll like hold them up and I'll go. And I'll try to let the air out all the way. And so I'll do like one strong one and then I'll do like one soft one. But then I'll try to like do some like I'll pretend like to be a bee too, like zzz, like that. Yeah, so like so you can do this either on a s or a sh. Either one work. And then if you want to like get your energy up, you can like just pretend you're like a little bit like and that should totally get you to wake up. For surezies. It kind of sounds like a snake. Yes, exactly. Anything to make like air resistance, like a tss or a s or a sh. Any of those work for that type of warm-up. And then I'll do some body stretches. So one thing about singing that I feel like a lot of people might not get is that it's all your body. You're not just singing with just your vocal cords. You're also using your lungs. If you're standing up on a stage, you're also using like your legs, the back of your back, like your diaphragm. So like maybe you feel something, I don't know, a little bit in your tummy. Sometimes like, I don't know, I try to like make sure my hips are all balanced and stuff. And like I try to make sure that my shoulders are not tense and that my posture is good and that my shoulders are aligned properly. Even when I'm sitting down, I always sit on the edge of my chair. Ooh, hiccup, 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 hiccup. But you know, I'll just do a quick stretch all the way up to the ceiling, all the way to the side, all the way to the other side. Okay, I'll stretch my back, and then oh, my knee kind of hurts a little bit. I'll shake out my hands, my wrists. So I'll take one wrist, I'll shake it. I'll shake the other one. I'll shake my both hands and one leg at the same time. Both hands and the other leg at the same time. Ooh, shake my shoulders out, my entire body. Ooh, like that. What else do I do? I like take my hands and maybe pat my whole body too sometimes. Like that. And then there's some other stretches that I do. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's one that I do for my arms where I stick my arms out, palms to the ceiling, and then I make the little okay sign, and then I'll bring my pinky to my ear very, very gently because you could hurt yourself doing it. Just because I use my hands a lot whenever I use my computer, so I have to make sure my human hands are all nice and stretched out. You know the human body is so fragile. So fragile. Not stretching out a nerve in a certain way can actually pinch it or shorten the nerve, so you have to stretch it out. Ooh, this is why it's kind of important to keep your body moving. But yeah, just like, just putting your hands up and down, just reaching towards the ceiling, and then just, I don't know, like pretending you're like a swimmer doing a breaststroke or something. I actually don't know how to swim like that. When I tried to learn how to swim, my swimming instructor actually told my mama Echo that I have the swimming posture of a dead fish. I think they were concerned for me going out into the open sea and then getting eaten by a shark because I just swam like a really strange turtle. But don't worry, I don't swim in the sea. My favorite thing to do in the pool is actually just pretend that I'm dead. What I'll do is like I'll belly flop into the pool and I'll just stay face down. I'll just stay face down and I'll just go and I'll just do that and I'll just stay there and then I'll come up for air and then I'll do it again. I can see why they thought you'd get eaten. I can see why they thought you'd get eaten. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't do that in the open ocean. If I did, I'd get carried away by the ripping tide. Which is a great song by Vance Joy, by the way. I love that song. There's like a Taylor Swift piano version. I've never even heard her sing it, but I love the piano version. I just listen to the piano. Can you only doggy paddle? I actually can't doggy paddle. I can like kind of. You know what? Actually, when I'm in the pool, all I do is actually just bounce. I just I like I'll like stand at the pool, so I won't go anywhere that's too deep, because what I like to do is just like I'll just jump up and down, like I don't know, I'll go to my tippy toes and then go boing, 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 boing. I remember one time I was at the pool with one of my friends and they were like, Echo, come here. I was like, okay. And I like bounced over and they were like, why are you doing that? I was like, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? And they were like, stop bouncing towards me. And I didn't understand why she was so scared. But the reason why she was so freaked out is because I think she thought that I was like she thought I was like bouncing my human bouncicles at her. But I wasn't. I swear, I wasn't doing that on purpose. It's just an after effect. Too much boing. No, I wasn't doing it on purpose though. That's just how I move in a pool. I swear. I'm just not good at swimming. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think that my voice is sufficiently warmed up. I feel like I could do a little bit more. I didn't do much. One piano scales for vocal warm-up. Okay. You know what? I think I'm bored. I think I'm bored of doing the vocal warm-up. You know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know what? I don't need this head pads either. For you. For you now. For you. Yeah. Why is it attached to me? What? Nande? Nande? Hi. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. What are you guys gonna do this morning? Have a good morning. Good morning. Good morning. When you have it, you're gonna have a good morning. When you wake up, you're gonna have a good morning, because when you wake up, you're gonna have a good morning. You get the good morning in the morning, and it's good because you're up, and you wake up to be up. Good morning. I'm trying to see what else it is that would help me wake up and be motivated for today. Because today is probably gonna be a bit of a difficult one. But I'm gonna be able to get through it because I spent all morning having a good morning. And trying to curate a good morning. Because I can make it happen. I have the power to mold everything of my human experience to my liking, whether the universe likes it or not. Actually, I don't have all the power, but I have enough power, right? You can try some more singing. Ooh, I totally could. Let's see here. You know what I want to do? I actually want to say... I want to, read something that might be important. Okay. I want to read out a passage from this book of mine. It's called The Last Lecture by Randy Posh. Why did I almost call him Landy? What is up with me and my R's and L's today? I don't understand. What? Why? I don't understand. Ra 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 mama ra ga 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 oh la 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 oh la 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 oh ra 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 oh ra ra oh ra oh ra oh ra oh ra. Okay. Sorry. I just started doing whatever felt good. Sorry, I just like... Sometimes, well, there's a reason why I'm called Echo. I like... I like repeating noises over and over. I don't know what it is. It just feels really good to my brain. I guess to some degree I might have... I don't think I have echolalia because people grow out of that. But echolalia is the involuntary repetition of words, phrases, or sounds. While it's normal in language development in toddlers, it can actually act as a valuable communication or self-soothing tool for individuals with autism and ADHD or certain neurological conditions. Oh. Well, that explains why I said "Renterprise" in a car for 10 minutes straight in the car and drove everybody else in there insane with me. There's immediate echolalia, repeating words or phrases right after hearing them. Delayed echolalia, repeating phrases, quotes, or sounds a while after they were originally heard, such as hours or days later. Or mitigated echolalia, repeating the heard phrase but altering it slightly to fit a new context or convey a specific need. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I usually get immediate, then. Interesting. It just feels good to my brain. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. But I wanted to say something. I wanted to teach a lesson about being positive. But like, not in like the delusionally positive way that made like Riley from Inside Out sadder. Like an actual like nice positive way, right? Okay? So, this author was actually an awesome professor, and he worked as a Disney Imagineer for a little bit, and he also had like a really lovely family, and he was giving his very last lecture. There's a lot of context to this, but the last lecture, there's actually a video lecture available on YouTube. And there's a book available. I don't know if it's in circulation anymore. My copy is tattered. There's tape all over it. And I don't have the book cover anymore. So I just have this little Winnie the Pooh pot-colored book in my hands. But, you know, it's a good book. And I feel like it affected my outlook on life a lot. So I'm going to speak from these pages. And just so you know, this is written in first person, so me saying I, me, my is going to be from the author's perspective, okay? Alright. For a long time, a big part of my identity was bachelor uncle. In my 20s and 30s, I had no kids, and my sister's 2 children, Chris and Laura. These are publicly available names, and this is a book, so I'm just reading it. Okay, and this is like I'm building off of this knowledge, so I think that this is technically fair use. I hope. Anyways, they became objects of my affection. I reveled in being Uncle Randy, the guy who showed up in their lives every month or so to help them look at their world from strange new angles. It wasn't that I spoiled them. I just tried to impart my perspective on life, and sometimes drove my sister crazy. Once, about a dozen years ago, when Chris was 7 years old and Laura was 9, I picked them up in my brand new Volkswagen Cabrio convertible. Be careful in Uncle Randy's new car, my sister told them. Wipe your feet before you get in it. Don't mess anything up. Don't get it dirty. I listened to her and thought, as only a bachelor uncle can, that's just the sort of admonition, admonition, Those are just the sorts of words that set up kids for failure. Of course, they'd eventually get my car dirty. Kids can't help it, so I made things easy. While my sister was outlining the rules, I slowly and deliberately opened a can of soda and poured it on the cloth seats in the back of the convertible. My message? People are more important than things. A car, even a pristine gem like my new convertible, was just a thing. As I poured out that Coke, I watched Chris and Laura's mouths open, eyes widening. Here was crazy Uncle Randy completely rejecting adult rules. I ended up being so glad I spilled that soda, because later that weekend, little Chris got the flu and threw up all over the back seat. And he didn't feel guilty. He was relieved that he had already watched me Christ in the car. He knew it would be okay. Whenever the kids were with me, we had just 2 rules. 1, no whining. 2, what we do together, we don't tell Mom. Not telling Mom made everything we did into a pirate adventure. Even the mundane could feel magical. On most weekends, Chris and Laura would hang out at my apartment and I'd take them to the Chuck E. Cheese. On special weekends, we'd hang out in a hotel by the pool. The 3 of us liked making pancakes together. My father had always asked, why do pancakes need to be round? So we stopped making round pancakes and we made weird animal-shaped pancakes. Well, and blah 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 blah. There's a lot to this, but it says If the kids mess up their cars, I hope they think of me and smile. And remember that people are more important than things. Very, very, very lovely, lovely passage. And I skipped through a little bit of it because I was getting a little tired of reading because I'm talking a lot. But I think that there's some stuff that maybe I agree with and some stuff I maybe don't agree with. Like when people are trying to teach kids things, sometimes kids don't quite understand 100% of the time that there are caveats and nuances to rules. So, you know, tiny little human beings, you gotta tell them exactly what you mean, you know? Sometimes they don't understand the context of stuff. But when it comes to, what's it? Understanding that things are things and usually can be replaced, but even if they can't, you know, sometimes there are other things in life that take precedence. Like making sure that somebody doesn't feel super duper duper bad for something that isn't really necessarily their fault or it's just an accident. Or making sure that you set people up for success and not for failure with telling them things like rules or directions and things like that. Because everyone's always learning and not everybody can understand right away what is the right or wrong thing to do. Or what, I guess, what is worth feeling guilty over, right? I think that, this lesson that I read this book very many times. It's been something that, has always meant a lot to me. This particular passage helped me whenever I lost my phone and it just stayed lost forever. And I had to get a new one. At first, like, it hurt my heart so much that I didn't take care of my things. And, you know, someone worked hard to make it. Somebody worked hard to give that to me. But, in the end, I realized that it can be replaced. But, you know, something like me or you, we can't be replaced. You know? So when it comes to losing things or, I suppose, being too attached to things or being sad that something is lost or damaged or taken away from us, I try to be grateful for all the time that I had with it. I try to appreciate it 100% while I still have it. Like walking, I try to constantly appreciate the fact that I can walk because there was an amount of time where I couldn't. And talking, there's some times where I can't talk either, you know, or sing. Although I'd be very, very sad if I lost my singing, but just saying, there are lots of things to be thankful for in this world, and I feel like people are only really thankful for them while they're gone. So really, really make sure you're grateful for every little thing that is appropriate to be grateful for. Okay? Treat yourself right. Don't shame yourself for anything. All right? Like for example, appreciate your sense of smell. Appreciate your sense of taste. Maybe try chewing a little bit slower today. You know? Something like that. I've always admired people that can be happy from the small things. So that's what I've always tried to do myself. Small things can make me very happy, as well as big things. But, you know, sometimes just sitting outside and appreciating the shade or the air, or holding a book and appreciating the smell of the book, or being with a friend and appreciating their silence. Sometimes that can be a very lovely and magical thing. And with that, I'm going to close out this morning stream because I think I'm awake and I'm ready to do all of my daily work today. Yay! Okay, alright everybody. Work hard! You can do it! anything that you want to do tomorrow, do it today! You can do it! Yay! Alright? No ekoyasumi. No nap times, alright? Unless it's a proper time in your time zone and you're going to bed for realsies, okay? Thanks for the fun stream. Waving emoji. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys being here. For real, I usually don't do these morning streams, so I was prepared to talk to myself for an hour and leave the VOD for anybody that needed a small pick-me-up. But it was so nice that you guys stopped by. And some other people stopped by even though they had to go for work too. You know, I hope that they have good days as well. Thank you for the fun stream. Thank you for the fun stream as well. Head pats for all. Okay, I'm gonna throw that off the screen now. It always puts a smile on my face to see you. Likewise, you shy guy. Alrighty. I'll see all of you guys later! Wait. Do I have a greeting for when I'm not? For when it's not nighttime? I usually always say ekoyasumi. I'll need to figure out a good greeting for... a good goodbye for the daytime. Echo bye? No. I'll figure it out later, I think. Kon echo? Kon echo? No. I'll think about it. Alrighty. Bye-bye! Have a good day! Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye! Wait, no, hang on, that's... sorry, I'm so used to Flow Mocha Morning. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye! Yay, 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 yay! Yay! Yay!